Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey, thank you guys for all you guys have been with me for many years. I truly appreciate it. I know that I haven't done a whole lot of things about the house and it's been like a mix of stuff, so I truly appreciate you guys first of all, and you guys who've been here for the first time. It has been mostly about construction and informative, and lately it's been more about vlogs and stuff like that. So I have a full day going on today, and we're headed out to my dad's house. We're going to Home Depot. We're going to go to Zapopan. Exactly what we do, I'm not sure what we're going to do, because I'm going to hang out with my pops and just do things with him. And so hopefully you guys like this video, and if you guys do, towards the end, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. My name is Victor Sanchez, so let's get going. Driving to Guadalajara from Chapala or to my dad's house can be time consuming because the city has been growing so much and it's just full of traffic. It's almost like when I'm in California on the 91 freeway. It's always like this, like from a certain point it just gets so busy and it takes a long time to get to our destination. For a long time, at least when I was living here, when I was a kid, or living permanently here, it would be hard to see advances in Mexico. It just seemed like it was stalled forever. There was so much corruption in the government. I mean, it doesn't mean that there isn't now, but there was so much corruption that they would build one road and think, hey, that's an advancement. Now you can actually see physical advancement, the modernization of the city, which is really nice to see for the people who live here. Like this arena that I'm going to show you guys in a bit. So right here to the right is Arena Guadalajara. It's like, I don't know, for lack of better words, it's like the Staples Center. Or any arena in your own city, but... ¿Estoy libre?
La primera.
It's pretty nice. You know what's weird is that there was so much controversy of building. Some people don't want this stuff because they're going to cause traffic and stuff, but it's necessary to grow. Stuff like this is good. You just have to deal with the traffic. Right here is Calzada Independencia, and to the right, it's one of the biggest, I want to say it's the biggest zoo in Mexico, or one of the biggest in Mexico. So this is the zoo here. When I was a kid, this used to be just dirt. I used to walk this street right here. All the way from down there I used to walk. That's crazy. But when we were kids, we would just be in there playing around because they had all the things cut out for the zoo, and we would just be messing around. Straight ahead is El Mirador. That's also a place I used to come and hang out when I was a kid. Beautiful views, especially right after the rains. You can see like it's almost like a canyon, and it's really nice. And this is the University of Architecture, or Arquitectura. I'm not sure I'm not saying that right. Big university. And these are all used to be my stomping grounds, where I used to hang out when I was a kid. And this way is to my pop's house, to the right. He stays more in Chapala, but this is my grandfather built this house for him. Well, we're off to Home Depot. The only thing where I was able to connect in his house was the Alexa. I don't know if the plugs, and I bought a garage door opener for him and remote one from your phone, and it didn't connect, so we didn't have luck with none of that stuff. We'll see if we have more luck here at Home Depot. This Home Depot right here is Calzada Independencia y Periférico. I don't remember the city of it, but this one of the first ones that opened, and usually has all the stuff that in the States we have, but with Mexican products also, so it's pretty cool. my pops. 86 years old and walking good. Well, his knee hurts, but. My dad's and I favorite place to come. Home Depot. It's pretty cool. So we are after Starlink, and this is where they have it. And that's the one I need right there. It's cheaper if you come to Home Depot and buy it than you actually order it through the system, because they charge you more to order it and send you to your address. I'm gonna pick up some bulbs that I need. I need LED, like a pack of 4, like this one right here. This would be good. So I don't know how much that is, like $18, something like that. So the other thing I'm going to be looking for here is... ¿Qué vas a buscar?
Hay estación de herramientas.
I want to find detergent. Maybe I can't find it here, but I'm going to try, because I'm super picky about my detergent. I want Tide, and I couldn't find it at Walmart, so that kind of sucked. So they said they have detergent, but I have no idea if they have the one I like, so wish me luck, guys. This is all like the Mexican brand. The Trooper is Mexican brand. All this is Mexican brand. They're okay. They're not like as great as the American brand, or whatever's left of their American brands. At least they're made in Mexico, not in China. Some stuff here is super expensive. Like, for example, these faucets right here. I know Moen's expensive even in the States, but I don't think they're gonna be like $160 or something like that for one faucet. These big neck ones, let me see. This is $6,000. That's Urea. Glacier Bay. That's not so bad. I have that one in my house, like this one. But I want to switch everything to black pretty soon. Some stuff you can only find here, so you're kind of stuck. But some things like faucets and stuff like that, you can find like at local vendors in Guadalajara and find much better prices. So I'm gonna be buying PVC pipe, and I'm kind of interested in seeing how much the cost is for a 3/4 tube PVC. And this one is 63 pesos. Sounds cheap. I'm not sure if that's the price. I just checked, and if that's the price, it's like $4. I don't know if that's right. I would have to. It's 3 meters by 3/4. 63. And if you buy 7 of them, which I need like 20 of them, or 28 of them. Where is it at? It's only 60 pesos. So I confirmed that the price for PVC is like $3 to $4. To me, it's cheap. I think it's way more expensive in the US, and it's USA PVC. It's not even Mexican PVC. So maybe because it's made here and then it's shipped over there. I have no idea, but it was a really good price. I have no luck finding even. It was a stretch to try to look for detergent here, but I didn't have no luck. The other thing I want to say is that these prices that you see here, that's final. The tax is already included, so you don't have to figure out the tax. So my dad bought he bought this. This right here is about $200 in the States. Over here was like $175, which usually is more expensive over there. And then I got the Starlink, so I was able to find what I wanted to find, but I didn't find detergent. So maybe somewhere else. Let's go to the next stop. We're gonna eat some birria. We're hungry. This road right here is Periférico. And we're going to be heading to Zapopan, one of like the biggest city here in Guadalajara, or the more modern city. The Silicon Valley of Mexico is what it's considered. See all the contamination? That's from all the traffic. So this is Telmex. Right here, auditorium. It's another thing. And this way is still Zapopan. We got off the periférico.
Allá atrás está el de béisbol.
El parque de béisbol. We got a baseball park over there. I don't know where. I've never seen it. Before Zapopan became a big city, this is how it used to look. Somewhat like Chapala looks now. But it's become just a big, big city. And these little towns stayed the same. It was my right to go, but he took off anyways. That should be quicker. I don't know what this is, like a tianguis or something? These old homes.
Yeah.
Finding the parking over here it's rough. If I were to kind of explain or like express how I feel about where the city is going, it's like LA in the 60s or something like that, where LA was the main city and then it just outgrew itself and people started expanding everywhere. And that's what it feels here. It's like a small little town became a big city and it's been becoming bigger and bigger. It's almost impossible to build anything else unless you go up. I don't know what the name of the street is here, but I do like the jacaranda trees a lot. I think they look pretty cool. And these old buildings to the right. This is my dad's wife, Shelly. She had to come with me because I would have got lost. So this is, I forgot, but this is the cathedral here in Zapopan. This way is where I left my dad. We're gonna go eat some birria this way. But look how busy it is. It's crazy. I think this would drive me crazy over time. Want some hats? Fonda. And this is the birria. Alright, let's eat. Might have to edit this video so you can't hear the music, but oh cool. You guys want some chilis? It's super hard to record it in Mexico because everybody's playing music. But this is the food. I'm gonna eat birria and enjoy the company of the best man I know here. This is goat meat. If you don't like goat meat, I'm sorry, but this is great. The food was delicious. 2 plates, 1 water, and then this natural water. $17. Right here is La Basilica de Zapopan, as no one knows, the Cathedral of Zapopan. I'm gonna turn the camera on so you can see it. Well, this is the cathedral, here also known as La Catedral, or La Basilica de Zapopan. I want to show you guys something really quick. I'm not gonna go inside, but back in the days, and I don't hear it that often no more, but right here in the center where you see that dark area, all this down through the park, down that way, they come down this way straight into the cathedral. There are people that go on their knees all the way in, their bloody knees, doing what they call mandas, or like sacrifice, where they ask God to help them. As far as my faith, I don't believe in that. Even though Catholics are Christians, and I believe as a Christian that there's no need for that. Jesus died on the cross for us. He did the ultimate sacrifice, so we wouldn't have to. So it's kind of sucks that the Catholic Church doesn't teach that and allows that kind of stuff, because God doesn't need you to get on your knees and go from one corner to the other. He needs us to be obedient, to have faith. But I'm not going to go on a rant on that. I just want to show you guys the cathedral and how pretty it is. My dad was explaining to me that this is not a cathedral. The cathedral is across the street. And I thought this was a cathedral. It's a basilica. I quite don't know the difference, to be honest with you. Because this is actually bigger than the other one. And I guess that's the point. Maybe some of you guys know, so you can tell me what's the difference. But we're gonna go inside and check it out since my dad's coming with me. Isn't he a handsome looking fellow? I got my good looks. I think there's mass, so I'm not gonna talk too much. I think it's mass. I believe it's communion time. It's beautiful in here. How nice it is. I'm gonna go here to the back so you can see it. That was a pretty cool experience. Just being inside the basilica. Now we know what it is, or at least the name of it. It's beautiful in there. I see how a lot of people are just faithful, and I pray that God does bless them and hears his prayers. I looked up the difference between the basilica and cathedral, so I'm going to post it here, and I'll pause it there for a second so you guys can read it. Now this is Zapopan still, and ¿cuál es esta calle, dices, Chelín?
Patria.
The street is named Patria?
Avenida Patria.
Avenida Patria. And so we're gonna go like into more of the downtown Zapopan, and then maybe close to Plaza del Sol or Plaza del Sol. We'll see if we head that way. This park is Parque Los Colomos, you can see it. Downtown area, Zapopan. Looks up. ¿Sigo derecho?
Sí, sí, derecho. Sí, derecho.
This is Plaza Andares right here to the right. Puerto de Hierro and all that stuff. This is like one of the bigger plazas, an outdoor mall, beautiful outdoor mall. I think one of the YouTube channels made a video about this place. I kind of like it here. I would like to go to the restaurant. There's a restaurant right about there. Yikes. I couldn't record for a little bit because I had no idea where I'm going. I had the maps on. And we're trying to get to Plaza del Sol before going to a doctor's appointment for my dad's wife. I find it interesting that, at least in Mexico, they like to make tunnels more than they do like bridges. Maybe I just don't understand how that works, but maybe it's cheaper to make a tunnel than a bridge. Right, we're still in Zapopan and we're headed to Plaza, so it looks like it's a little more calm over here to drive. Over there is crazy. Oh, they do have a bridge. Look to the left. Maybe leave me in the comments if you ever seen this side of Guadalajara. It's a nice bridge. The way they're called laterales or laterals, they drive me nuts. So you have to know how to weave in and out. It's kind of weird, crazy. I guess it works here, but I have to turn left here. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Oh my goodness, I was lost. I used the maps, it sent me the wrong way. I used Waze, and Waze was a little better, but I didn't know how to return. But this is the way to Plaza del Sol. So this is one of the oldest malls here, the outdoor mall, Plaza del Sol. When I was growing up, this is one of the main malls we used to come to. And I haven't been here in over 35 years. So it still looks nice. It just looks older. Let me show you guys around. Plaza del Sol in Zapopan. This is the outer part of it. And like you can see, like that's kind of the old style, like when you used to have the old Las Vegas style. And then you got some modern buildings here. It reminds me when you go to the older part of Palm Springs. These little hallways. See, it's an outdoor mall, but at the same time, they have the shops that are indoor like this. I said when I was a kid, I always wanted to come here because it's like a nice mall, you know? It's still kind of nice, I think. So I'm headed to the bank. That's what I wanted to do yesterday. I need to get money out because when you hire somebody here, at least to work on your yard and albañiles, you have to pay cash. So I have to go get cash to pay them. Well, we're still here at the plaza. It's pretty cool looking. And Plaza del Sol means mall of the sun, I guess. It's pretty cool. I always like the open air type of malls or markets and stuff like that. These trees are cool. They look kind of weird from the top. I want to say these trees are called black olive, not the olive that you eat, but just a fruitless black olive tree. This is a cool little fountain. I didn't realize there was an upstairs. First time that I see it. Well, we're going to be heading home. I think some of the last things I'm going to record is the construction they have on Carretera de Chapala, because that construction is actually going to be done from El Tapatío. I'll show you guys what the El Tapatío is, and then all the way through Islahuacán de los Membrillos, which is passing the airport and almost all the way to Chapala. And so that's at least some exciting stuff for us, because that road needs a lot of work, and it looks like they have a plan to work on it. Man, that's crazy. So much traffic. This street is called Las Cárdenas. This one's going to take us to Chapala, but it's been like this for the last few minutes. Let me see, right after we get over the hills, let's see how the traffic is going downwards over the bridge. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see it. Maybe you can see it better right here, but yikes. So this is the road I was telling you guys about. All this is new, like where the bus station is going to be at, like that's the bus station to the left. And they widened this road. It's all concrete, and that's the kind of repairs that they're doing here. And supposedly they're going to take this all the way, almost all the way to Chapala, which is great, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes, and then there's lateral lanes to the right. Or there's three. There's 3 lanes, and then there's 2 lateral, so it's 5 lanes. It's looking great, I think. And wish I had a video of before and after, because it's a big difference of how it feels and how it looks. Well, I made it back to my pops. Took us a long time to get here because of the traffic. So I think it was a good day. At least for me it was. Hopefully the video was nice for you guys and you guys enjoyed it. You guys got to see a little bit what I do, but also just to experience a little bit more of the city. I know I haven't seen, like, I don't believe any YouTube like the side streets of Zapopan and all that kind of stuff. So this was a day of life in mostly Zapopan, but Guadalajara and Zapopan. So guys, thank you so much for being part of my channel. As always, I always appreciate you guys. And if you are willing, please give me a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate it. May God bless you guys. Till next time. Oh wait, look at that sunset. Looks better in person.